It's timeout corner. This is what happens when you're on troll and you're trying to go into a debate unprepared. That BS you be spewing on the comment section just doesn't work. Let me just play the footage. Let me just play it to where the dude was getting ate up. This is what this is what happens when you troll and you don't know what the heck you be talking about and you try to go into a debate with that same troll mentality. You ain't got time to type and search BS up to spew out, alright? Let me just play it. Oh, okay,
right?
Here we go.
So it's used for wireless streaming. It was not available.
Oh, let me go back some more.
The GPU is like some, what was it, Radeon 4000 HD or something.
And where'd you get that information?
Series.
I'm gonna go ahead and go over some things here. Okay, so there's
a tag and everything.
Okay, and I'll give you some information also. There's some LinkedIn profiles for people that actually worked on the WiiU, right? And one of the things that they mentioned was that GPU was capable of UVD3. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with what GPU architecture has and some of the features that they support, but UVD3 is a video codec, right? So it's used for wireless streaming. That was not available until November of 2011. Are you aware of that?
Are you aware that it was happening on PC in 2010?
I'm sorry, what was happening on PC in 2010? Because we're talking about 2008 hardware, so I'm trying to figure out how UVD3 was possible in 2008.
What are you talking about that's for the controller.
Yes, it's for the controller, but it also has to be part of the GPU to stream to the controller, correct? It is a wireless GPU broadcast, is it not? Yes or no? It's a simple question. I mean,
Are you saying streaming video and shit is like new? No, it's not.
No, I'm not. I'm saying UVD3 specifically is a 2011 feature.
For consoles.
For any GPU. And that wasn't available until 2011. Okay, so I know nothing about technology from what you're based on. What is your technology background?
Here comes the exposureness.
Come on, Lulzy, let's go, man. You got all this information. Let's hear it. What is your technology background? What are your certifications in the field?
Server administrator.
Server
certification.
administrator.
That's not
What
a
certification do you have?
I have a C+ certification.
A C+ certification?
C++.
C++ certification. From what organization? What org did you get that certification from?
I'm not going to release that.
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't you? It's public domain. For reference, I have a CH, which is a certified ethical hacker, from their own organization.
So why won't you go to?
I also have Security Plus from CompTIA. That's a well-known, public-known organization. So where did you get your C+ certification from?
I got it from college.
Sound like you about to cry.
From college.
College.
Colleges don't give you certifications, dude. You have to take the test as part of the industry.
From there.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry?
I got hooked up with a job from there.
So is it a job or is it college? Which one is it?
It was an intern first, then a job.
Okay. I'll go ahead and tell you this right now. As an industry veteran of the industry right now, there's no such thing as a C+ certification for server administration. It's all done through Microsoft. So let's cut the bull right now. You don't really have any background in this information whatsoever. You're gathering information from other stuff that you're finding online. If you want to go ahead and admit that, we can go ahead and move forward. Because right now you're not sounding too good, dude. I'm listening. Come on, Lulzy, you're real vocal on the forums, man. Come on.
Hold on, I'm doing something else as well.
Yeah, you're typing.
You're doing something else as well.
You're trying
I'm
to
asking you a
search.
simple question.
You're trying to search.
Ray trolls, right? Okay, so you mentioned that the GPU hardware was from 2008. What led you to believe that, and what do you mean by power?
Has the Wii U done anything, and can it do anything?
What do you mean by power? Explain yourself.
The power to run games in 1080p like Mario Kart, but it can't even do that.
Okay, do you know what the requirements are to run a game in 1080p?
Uh-oh, don't expose him like this.
It depends on the game.
It depends on the game, right? So it varies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the main thing about running a game in 1080p is being able to draw the pixels. To be able to draw 1920 by 1080 pixels on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where does that reside
What the
in
heck
memory?
you talking about?
Do you know what type of memory that sits in?
GDDR5.
Okay. It resides in the frame buffer on the GPU. Even the PS4 has a small amount of frame buffer that it temporarily loads the GDDR5 to. Do you know how much memory you need to draw a 1080p image on the screen per frame?
It depends on the image.
No, it depends on the pixel width and density. So if you're going to draw something on the screen and you need to draw 1080p, you need to draw 1920 by 1080, right? If you need to draw that amount of pixels, that's over 2 million pixels or something like that, then that's times the pixel density that you're going to do. So if it's going to be 16-bit color, it's 2 million times 16. If it's going to be 32-bit color, it's 2 million times 32. And whatever that adds up to, you divide it by the number of bits, and that gives you the amount of memory that you need to be able to run a game. I'll go ahead and give you the short and simple math right now. That's just over about 10 megs. So are you telling me that the Wii U cannot draw a 1080p frame buffer in a game? It sounds like you're doing a lot of scribbling or dishes or something. I don't know what you're doing in the background, dude, but I just asked you a question, man.
You want to know what he's doing? He's doing what the trolls be doing. Except the only problem is that he's in a podcast. He ain't, you know when the trolls be spewing that BS, they be typing, they be, hold on, I gotta get my other keyboard, I don't wanna mess my stuff up. They be typing, they be doing this right here. They be trolling, they be hating, they be... Now he in a podcast, he gotta type all light and slow. He gotta do like this, he gotta try to make it quiet. But now the pressure's on, he gotta type faster. The pressure's on, he trying to look up some answers, he don't know what to do. Shit. Woo. Man, I need to stop laughing that hard. But no. Seriously though, the podcast got better. Well, at least I think it got better. When I mean better, I think ShadowFox Infinite eased up off of TheLulzyArtist. I mean, because that was just embarrassing. You got to watch it from the beginning. As soon as you press play, TheLulzyArtist is getting exposed. As soon as you press play, it's like they was already talking and you got to press live. Anyways, it's a good podcast. Like I said, I think the ShadowFox eased up off of dude because it wasn't as embarrassing later on as it went on. But it was a good podcast overall. It's called Wii U vs. Xbone PS4 Comparison 3. And this is what happens when trolls get out of their comfort zone. Now, just because third-party developers lie and get away with it because you idiots and trolls like to believe them, doesn't mean you can do the same thing and get away with it, you know. But yeah, that was a good podcast, and I'm not going to give my normal outro since it's not my content. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Go check out that podcast. It was entertaining, if anything else.